Hi, Craig for Get Out There Gear Reviews. Over the years, I've worn a lot of New Balance shoes, from stability shoes which are long gone, to neutral cushioning shoes, and even minimalist shoes. But I've never worn anything quite like the new Fresh Foam 980. This is a brand new shoe built on a new midsole technology called Fresh Foam. As the name suggests, Fresh Foam is designed to provide a plush, cushioned ride. Using this new midsole is a major departure from the Revlite midsole and N2 foam cushioning technologies that have made New Balance shoes a great combination of lightweight and great performance. The stack height is substantial, with 16 millimeters in the heel and 12 millimeters in the forefoot, but it gives a much reduced offset compared to a lot of other cushioning shoes at just 4 millimeters. Most will have at least 8 millimeters. The outsole has full ground contact, which is common in a trail shoe, but is very unusual for road shoes. With these features, you will have a more natural feel because of the low offset and maximized cushioning because of the full ground contact. With all that said, they do have a bulky look to them, and they are fairly stiff, especially through the forefoot. But they're finished off with this really cool spray paint job, so they look pretty sweet. However, they are very light at 8.8 ounces for men's and 7.3 ounces for the women's. On top, there is a very light mesh upper with no-sew overlays. To see the real uniqueness of the Fresh Foam 980, you have to look past all the aesthetics and take a closer look at the midsole. These are a neutral cushioning shoe, but the geometry of the sidewall is quite cool. See these hexagonal structures throughout? Well, the sections with convex hexagons, the ones that stick out, are harder to compress, providing some support. The areas with concave hexagons will compress more, providing more flexibility. I've run over 100 kilometers with these shoes and have got a good feel for all of these features, and I can tell you the cushioning is really nice. With those first few steps, I could really feel the cushioning effect, especially after wearing a different pair of shoes on my previous run. My longest run was about 25 kilometers, and they did provide a plush, comfortable ride the entire time. I could also feel the benefits of the sidewall geometry I was telling you about. There definitely is some decent support, which means this shoe just might work for those of you who need a little bit of stability control. Overall, I love these shoes on easy runs, long runs, and even recovery runs when my feet were sore and that extra cushioning really helped. I did some tempo and speed work with them, but for these kind of workouts, my personal preference is to feel the road a little more, and the great cushioning doesn't really allow that. So for that reason, I'll be sticking to my 890s when I'm looking for some speed. So to wrap it up, the Fresh Foam 980 is a fantastic and innovative shoe with a superior cushion ride. It certainly is something that could energize the New Balance brand if it catches on. I'm Craig for Get Out There Gear Reviews. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for lots of other reviews on running shoes and other products suitable for endurance sports, outdoor recreation, and adventure.